Nollywood actress Idibia has reportedly left the rehabilitation center where she had been undergoing treatment, according to the source close to the actress. While the exact reason for her departure remains unclear, it's understood that she was initially expected to spend a longer period in the rehab. Her sudden exit has sparked speculations, particularly as she had been on a personal healing journey away from public eye. The embattled actress, who has faced emotional and marital struggles over the years, had sought professional help in what many perceive as a turning point in her life. However, Insider now revealed that she is no longer at the facility, raising questions about what prompted the abrupt decision. Sources who spoke with R said she was no longer at the facility and had been deeply reflecting on the event that led her to seek help in the first place. Her marriage to legendary singer Baba had been a subject of intense public scrutiny, marked by controversy ranging from allegations of infidelity and family disputes. Those who have been in touch with her suggest that despite leaving rehab, she is still in the process of finding clarity about her next steps. She was meant to stay longer, but for reasons we are yet to fully understand, she decided to leave, a source disclosed. What's clear is that she's not giving up on herself. She still wants to heal and rebuild her life. Before entering rehab, Annie had been vocal about the emotional toll of her relationship, often hinting at betrayal and external pressure. Now, with this latest development, those close to her said she's reassessing her priorities and focusing on herself. She's taking things one step at a time, another insider shared. There's a lot she had been through, and leaving rehab doesn't mean she's done with her healing process. It just means she's choosing a different path. The actress' exit from the facility had also been led to renewed discussion about her marriage to Tubaba, with some fans questioning whether the couple's relationship is beyond repair. While Annie has yet to make any public statement since leaving, her latest action suggests she's prioritizing her well-being above all else. To step into the new phase, industry observers are keen to see whether Annie will use her experience to fuel career resurgence. The actress has previously hinted at a new project in the work, and with the level of attention surrounding her now, her return could be significant impact. For now, the reason behind her decision to leave rehab remains undisclosed, but one thing is certain: her journey is far from over. Whether she chooses to speak out about her experiences or focus on her career, all eyes will be on her next move.
If we decide that we want to start calling Nigerian government out, don't you guys know that a lot of changes will actually be made in the environment or in the society or in our economy as well? Let me tell you guys something. There's nothing Nigerian government hates more than when external bodies start tapping into our economy. They hate it so much, and I don't know why. Is it because maybe external bodies actually give us funds or something? Maybe that's why they hate it. Now, I want you guys to think back to every time that Nigerians actually spoke up. Is there a time that we spoke up and a change was not made? Like, is there a time? If we decide that we want to run a 30 days challenge where we're going to complain about the economy, we'll keep complaining about the economy. Do you guys not know that people will start looking into it like, oh, what's going on in Nigeria? Why are people complaining so much? And they will start making changes. Now, let me tell you guys something, Ba. You see, we as the Nigerian youth, we don't come close to our parents. This generation we are always blaming. It is because of this generation that we had a stable income. It is because of this generation that biscuit was 15 naira from my primary school until my university. It's because of this generation. They are the ones that fought for that stable government that we enjoyed. They were the youth in their time, and when they had bad government, they stood up to it and they fought for it. Now that it's our turn, people are commenting in the caption and saying, in the comments and saying, oh, they are going to pick you up. Oh, you think you're very dark man. I don't think I'm anyone. I just think I'm a Nigerian who is suffering and I'm tired of it. And I need someone to actually come out and say, okay, it's enough. Prices will stay one place. That's what I need. I'm sick and tired of this. Are you guys not tired? Number one, in case you guys don't know, go and take a look at Abacha. In case you guys don't know, Abacha was like a president at a particular time, right? And there was a time where our parents had to start using something called Abacha stove because they couldn't even get kerosene. What happened to Abacha? I don't need to be the one to tell you. Go and look up history and know what happened to them. What happened to him? Every single time our parents had the chance, they fought for a better government. And that is why they could use 100,000 naira to raise 4 children. Middle class children. Your parents is earning 100,000, you say you're middle class. It's because they fought for it. It reached our turn now. Every time they say, come out and talk about the government, someone will say, Abego, they will kill us, Abego, they will shoot us. We employ those people. It is because of us those people are in power. It's because of you. You voted for them to be in power. They are working for you. If you don't hold them accountable, who is going to hold them accountable? Who will hold them accountable? Because we are so used to adjusting to the system that they don't see that there's a problem. If you come out and you speak, there's a problem. They need to hear us and they need to make changes. Now, let me start first. Which state are you located in? You need to start calling out the governor of that state. It's not only the president we hold accountable, hold governors accountable. Now let me start with Governor Sanwo-Olu. What's up with you? What's up with you? Like, what's going on with Lagos? Because I live in Lagos State. The roads are terrible. Have you seen the potholes? You're the governor of Lagos State. Are you not on the road, yeah? Are you not driving on the road? Are you not seeing the potholes? There's no drainage system in Lagos. Lagos smells like shit, like I said yesterday. What are you doing about it, Governor Sanwo-Olu? What are you doing about it? Look at the way people are begging in Lagos. Are you not tired? What are you doing about it? What are you doing with the government allocated funds that they are sending to you? Can you come out and tell us, people living in Lagos, so I beg, this is what I've been doing so far. I've been building roads. I've been doing schools. What are you doing about it? What are you doing with the money that they are giving to you? You need to come out and start telling us what you're doing, because we've been keeping quiet for way too long. And I'm urging all Nigerians to come out and speak to, like, is this not tiring? Why am I buying foodstuffs over 200k that is supposed to be worth 50k? Everything is 3 in price. 333. You wake up this morning, electricity is 2.5. Tomorrow is 3.5. Why are things always going up every single week? Why do we have no stable price list? Every time restaurants are peeling paper to add new paper, they'll plaster new paper on top. Now it's our turn to actually fight for the government, and people are suggesting that we should jack back from the country. You guys, we are the biggest cowards ever. Because why are we running from country that our parents worked so hard with their bare hands to actually create a foundation for? Why is it our turn and we have to run away from the country? Why can't we stand up and ask these people? We need to hold these people accountable. They need to tell us what they have been doing with the government allocated funds, and they need to come out and start telling us. It's time for us to actually be angry. I'm not angry, because I'm very angry. And Governor Sanwo-Olu, you need to come out and tell us what you're doing with government allocated funds for Lagos State. What are you doing? President Tinubu, what measures have you been putting in place that the government or the governors have been reporting to you to tell you what they are doing? Because you alone, you're not the only one, You're not the only one. So when we drag you by the collar, you drag the governors. What measures have you been putting in place to make sure that there's price regulation? We need